I always want to say your voice matters.
Okay. Thursday, you already know what it is. Boss and Candy Day. Boss Candy. So yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. We just beat the Rams. We got Philly coming up. How we gonna tackle this, Candy?
Wait for we're gonna get it done though. Don't worry about it.
You think so? Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna be doing what we've been doing, but better.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that.
You ready for it?
Man, what?
Yeah. What does game day look like for you? Are you like a chill game day watcher, or are you like?
I'm all business. I'm all business. I'm straight business. It's another day at the office for me. Yeah, man. But we got the Boss Candy, man. What's up with you with them fly guy? Oh, I guess we gonna talk about that. We gonna definitely talk about that, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. We gonna definitely talk about that.
You talk about on the. I thought you was talking about the outfit right now.
Nah, I ain't talking about that one.
Don't worry about it.
I'm talking, you stay on the uniform today. You standard. You standard. Check your page real quick, Candy. Make sure you live.
I am live. It came across my screen as a notification.
Because the problem is I'm not live, but it's okay. We gonna still rock this show, okay? We gonna rock this show. Yeah.
We can pause it.
Nah, we gonna rock it. Nah, we gonna rock it. We gonna rock it. We'll just.
You just being sleepy.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Listen, I already told you what's up with me.
Sorry.
I already told you, man. But y'all stand back, man. Y'all stand back and relax. We gonna be right back, man. Y'all sit back and listen to this music. Here we go. What you call that? The workout music? That's the workout music. You feel that?
This is the break it down.
You feel that?
5 minutes. Welcome to your Thursday night calm down session. But we're not gonna get too calm.
All right, there we go. All right, so let's go, man. So first of all, obviously, we gonna definitely start it off with you. All right, so because like I always check out your channel and I get your notifications, so you have some stuff going on over there, so we gonna talk about it. Big Bank Hank. Okay.
Big Bank. Hello. Money. Hey girl.
Oh, this mini talk has me a little thirsty. I need something to drink. I'm classy now.
Hey, I've noticed that Crown bottle is empty.
That's my wife.
Yeah, no, that no. So hold on. So that's how you feel it after the Rams? Is that how you feel it?
That was exactly how I was feeling. Come on, we beat the Super Bowl champions. We heard all of that chatter. I was feeling real royal, real classy, bougie, Hollywood, all of that good stuff. Everything, the whole shebang, the fur, all of that. Weren't you feeling like that a little bit? A lot of
Yeah,
it?
I mean, I guess I might be a little bit more bougie than you, to be honest, because
You,
I didn't even feel like, I was like, I kind of knew we was gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying? But see, I think you was like that because you lived out there. You
I
live it.
did.
It make you, because I've been out to L.A. You feel a little fancy when you in
Just a
L.A.
little. A
Right?
little. Right. And imagine beating LA.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like this overwhelming moment. But speaking of overwhelming moments, you on your channel mentioned a couple of stars or a star
yeah,
of the game. Who was
yeah,
your star player of
yeah,
the game?
yeah. That was hard for
Um,
me. It was hard, but I did come up with my star. Yes, I did.
you did come up with your star, so I'm gonna piggyback off of it a little bit.
All
I'm
right.
gonna steal a little bit. I had two stars of the game, and that
Whoa,
was I
two.
can do that. Two. One, two. I
All
had
right.
two stars.
Make up your
I
own
had two
rules then.
stars.
I ain't mad at it.
We make the rules here. We make the rules here. Dorrance Armstrong and Micah Parsons. First of all, Dorrance Armstrong started the game off just like spectacular, perfect. With that strip sack, set the tone for that touchdown by DeMarcus Lawrence, and then the block punt. That was amazing. And we even talked about Dorrance Armstrong last week, and I've been seeing him step up and step up. So I'm like, he's my star. To start the game off like that was just amazing. And then Michael Parsons playing through that groin injury and just coming in strong when we needed it and making those sacks, that just spoke volumes to who he is as a player. I sent you something from Troy Aikman. Can you pull that up for me?
Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, I got you on Troy. Give me 1 second.
And we talked a little bit about this. I'm sorry, I'm checking the time like it's not right here. But yeah, we talked about this quarterback controversy that's been going on for a couple of weeks now. But I want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, it was what I wanted, and it's exactly what I wanted. I want the ridiculous talk of Cooper Rush versus Dak to continue. It's exactly what I want.
Really?
Because all it means is that we're winning, and it's just funny to me that Troy Aikman is, to me, transformed himself into a typical media guy, to where he's doing what
Right.
it takes to get the clicks.
Right.
Because everybody knows, first of all, that, well, not everybody, but everybody
Say
should
it.
know that
Say it.
Dak is better. And when we talked about this last week, we talked about this basically saying, I wanted Cooper Rush to ball out. He did not ball
Right.
out. He's doing a good job, but we're not winning those games because of him. These are team wins. Not saying he's a bad quarterback, but what this case study of a backup quarterback is proven is teams win games, not quarterbacks, but quarterback
Thank
gets all
you.
the credit. So
Thank
that's
you.
my thoughts on it. What's your thoughts on kind of like Aikman stepping out the way that he did?
My thoughts are right there. But I'm gonna reiterate. I didn't like it because Troy Aikman himself actually found himself in the exact same position, and when he played for the Cowboys as the quarterback, and he wanted his spot back. So it
Good
kind of
point.
pushed me back a little bit that he kind of is fanning the flame with this. I'm like, Dak is our QB1, and yes, Cooper Rush is doing well managing the team, but I also think the coaches know what his capability is as far as how far he can throw the ball or what certain plays they want him to run. Now, if it was Dak in the game, yes, they're going to give Dak the more complex plays, but as far as Cooper Rush, it's the whole team. He's not doing anything just astounding. He's not throwing any Tom Brady Hail Marys. So I didn't appreciate that comment from Troy Aikman. But Speaking of,
Hold on real quick, because that's a hell of a point that you made. Because you right.
which one?
When Berline was playing in front of Aikman because Aikman was injured and he wanted his job. Oh, that's an excellent point.
Thank you. High five.
For real. Because isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy that now? Ooh, you boy.
Troy Aikman. I'm just gonna say Troy Aikman. You
The
get him-
audacity.
the audacity. Troy Aikman commentates I've heard him commentate in the Cowboys games, and the reason I said he's become a big critic because it's true. And I'm not saying kiss the Cowboys behinds because you play for them.
Right.
But it seems like he just goes a little bit more hard in the paint when he's commentating the Cowboys game. And this just kind of proved it a little bit more.
Yeah, because I used to believe it. But this is a smoking gun right here. The hypocrisy, the audacity.
The hypocrisy, exactly. Thank you. But before we get all worked up,
Yeah, because I'm getting worked up.
For a moment, then can we just get into the injury report?
All right, let's go. Let's go to the weekly injury report. All right.
Thank you.
Cool. So the one thing I could say is standing out on this list, as I'm looking at the injury report, what's standing out to you?
You know it's standing out. Dak.
Of
Dak
course.
is no longer on DNP. He is now limited as of Wednesday. Limited practice. So that, of course, is standing out. What do you think about that? Yeah, that's the kind of the point everybody's kind of edging towards. Like, what is Dak doing?
Well, I would say obviously that just means he's one step closer to returning, and I love the reports that I'm hearing. I know you love the reports that you're hearing, especially when you're hearing the receivers say that it seems that he didn't lose any zip, and he's just now starting to throw. Obviously, that can be talk to where they're just trying to keep his spirits high. But I don't care. Regardless, it's just a good report, and I'm gonna take a good report. Because everything is going good for us right now. So obviously that's fantastic news. The highlight that you sent me of him being upgraded from do not practice to limited, and so yeah, I feel great about it.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
Man, that's a super win. I take it all day.
That's a win. That's a big win for us. I'm happy to hear it because we've been waiting since he got hurt, honestly, and we heard Jerry Jones say, he's going to be back soon, and he thought he was going to be back for the Rams game, so it's good to know that he's finally starting to get into practice, and that is on the up and up. So, with that being said, speaking of wins, we have these Dirty Birds, the Eagles, coming up, who we have to face off against next, and obviously everybody all week, including myself, has been highlighting our defense and the magnificent job we've been doing, our elite defense, and that they're going to be really called to play this game. What do you think about that? Yes, I sent you something on Michael. Okay, you're ahead of the game. I sent you something from Michael Elkin. Go ahead and
so the Cowboys have allowed fewer than 350 total yards, recorded multiple sacks, and not allow multiple touchdowns in every game this season. They are the first NFL defense to achieve trifecta in first 5 games since sacks became an official statistic in 1982.
Ooh.
So obviously going into Philly, and you brought up Philly, and obviously we gonna talk about Philly. I'm considering Philly as one of a good test. It's not our first test because Bengals was our first test.
Right.
Then the Rams was our second test.
Right.
I think we getting ready to graduate.
Hello.
Testing over with, baby. We getting ready to graduate.
Top of the class.
Top of the class. So But I do have a question,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just keeping it real, Candy. I'm gonna throw this back at you. So you talking about the top ranked defense,
Right.
but I really do try to pride myself on being somebody that's a measured Kool-Aid drinker. Okay.
It's a big
Okay.
thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen,
So
I
hear
do
me out.
not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring.
All right. So I really do pride myself as a measured Kool-Aid drinker.
Uh-huh.
So I have to ask, Candy, is it that our defense is so good and record breaking, or is it that our opponents are bottom third? Because when you look at our opponents, Tampa Bay's offense in total offense is 21st, the Bengals 22nd, the Giants 23rd, Washington 19th, and the Rams are at the bottom. So is that something that I should stick my chest out about on our defense, or do we gotta wait to graduation after smacking Philly? Is that
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because if it was any other team, they'd be spectacular. We have not heard. Oh my God! Except from Michael Irvin. Oh, he's gonna praise us all day on first take.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Michael Irvin. But
Yeah.
everybody else, they're kind of like, oh yeah. They want to say, yeah, y'all beat the Rams, the Super Bowl champions. Oh yeah, y'all beat the Bengals. Why? Yeah, y'all beat Tom Brady. Everyone calls him the GOAT, but when the Cowboys do it, it's mediocre. Why? Why is that? Nope. I say a win is a win, and we're gonna celebrate.
Yeah, you show Drake in a big old mouth goat full, girl. God dog, you smelling
give me a
yourself?
refill on it.
Lord,
Give
you
me a
feeling so
refill.
fancy on that defense? You feeling so fancy, 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 fancy.
Bring the fur out.
Hollywood, Hollywood.
Well, that's gonna.
I gotta see her stop the run, Candy. I gotta see her stop. If we stop the run, I'm with you. I'm gonna be brand new with you. I'm gonna be. You ain't gonna be able to take off the new car smell off me. You feel me? Listen, look what I got right here, Candy. Look, who I got some fresh cologne. You hear me? You hear me?
Wait, you call me fancy?
Oh, I got some. I'm gonna be smelling. Ooh, and I'm gonna be sipping
You
with
know
you. You
what?
hear me? I'm gonna get
I'll
my
be
cup
waiting
out just
for
like you
the
did, cause you sipping.
I'm sipping. I'm sipping.
You
I'm
sipping.
all the way.
I ain't
all
mad
the
at
way
you. I ain't
to-
mad at you. You sold out. You believe this D is literally like next level.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't
alright.
believe.
I
It's
rock with
there.
it.
It's proven. It's proven. It's proven. It's proven.
Alright, I ain't gonna say it's proven quite yet. I ain't gonna go there.
Our Cowboys defense? Are you talking about the Cowboys defense?
Yeah, I mean, I love our D. I do, but I gotta see her stop the
You're
run.
still skeptical. Okay.
Just a little bit. I got some.
Just a little
I'll bit.
respect the hesitancy for now. I'll respect it. We can't get too overzealous.
Yeah, I'm drinking
that's just
water.
me.
I ain't drinking Kool-Aid yet. Not all the way.
That's just me. We have to wait until a couple of the matchups on Sunday. And speaking of matchups, we've talked about matchups now for the past couple of weeks. So let's keep it going. Talked about Payne and Allen.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
You brought them
jumped
up and you
over
was
that
dead
hurdle
right.
last week.
You brought up
Yeah.
Aaron Donald. You was dead right. You almost taking the low hanging fruit, but I take it. But hey, common sense is going with the obvious too. But you was right on every one of those matchups. Every one of those matchups was the Achilles heel. So what's the new Achilles heel? What's the new things that you see going into this week as a matchup problems? Because you was matchup queen the past 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you credit because you ain't gonna brag on yourself. So I'm gonna brag on you.
I am. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, she said I am gonna brag on myself.
I learned about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald almost took out lunch. He was giving Tyler Smith
He
pure
was.
hell last game.
Yeah.
Poor thing. But we came out with the victory, and that's what's important. But matchup that you asked for, I'm gonna give it to you. AJ Brown versus Diggs. Newly acquired AJ Brown in the offseason from the Eagles. Ole Miss alumni went to the Titans, and now he's on the Eagles. What do you think about that matchup between AJ Brown and Trevon Diggs?
It's a good test. It's a real good test, especially because AJ Brown. I respect AJ Brown game. Like, I listen to a lot of Philly content creators. They so fake because they don't know how to give respect to talent just because they got a star on their helmet. I got respect for AJ game. Matter of fact, he Dez-ish to me. Not Dez Bryant, but Dez-ish in terms of playing big, physical athlete. He's not really a burner, but he know how to position himself and play big. He does. He gets open, and I want to see what happens with him. And I think that's a good comp that you said, Diggs versus him. And I want to see how Diggs match up against a bigger guy. I want to see, can those ball skills translate to a guy who know how to basically post up. And I see him as a post-up receiver. He's not somebody that's just elite route runner to me, but you don't have to be. It's more than one way to win at the receiver, and he definitely wins. So it just to just summarize that matchup, I still go with Diggs because Diggs always getting interceptions on the Eagles. And I think sometimes once you start kind of getting a pattern of playing good against certain opponents, the mental side of you make you expect it. And I think he gonna continue his chain. Matter of fact, I think he gonna get 1 or 2 interceptions this game. I said it first. One or two.
Can we write that down?
1 or 2. Yeah.
1 or 2. Okay. I'm gonna say at least 1. Especially you said it's a mental thing, and I think that's absolutely true with Trevon Diggs and this situation, this matchup with AJ Brown. I think that he's gonna get at least get him 1. He's been a little bit more. You can't exactly say patient because he has to go after the ball, but because of AJ Brown's size, I'm gonna say maybe at least 1. I don't know about 2, but I'll say 1. Obviously, our next matchup is Goddard and Curse.
Oh yeah, Goddard.
Now, you know Curse's nickname, don't you?
Yeah.
The tight end eraser.
Yeah.
Do you think that Curse is going to be able to erase this tight end?
He did. He did before. He had him. He had him so pissed before. But I do think we got to be careful because they do a lot of misdirection screens, dump offs. They don't really allow him to get open with his athleticism. To me, Candy, Goddard is getting open from a play caller that's committed to giving him looks. Shout out to Reddy Red and Miss Lockhart. They on your channel. They saying what's up to us. What's up, y'all?
Hi.
But Curse, that's a fantastic matchup. But Candy, you know who I think other people not thinking about that we also got to throw in the lineup, in my opinion?
Go ahead.
Israel. I think Israel is a potential tight end eraser as well because he's not physical like Curse. He's not the tackler yet that Curse is. He's not the presence yet that Curse is. But size-wise, he's a problem. Plus, he played corner, as you know, at South Carolina and had 6 interceptions as a senior. So he know how to get the ball. So in terms of matchups, on the first 2 matchups, AJ versus Diggs, Goddard versus Curse, I'm going to say we got 2 for 1. Curse and Israel, to me, is the edge over Dallas Goddard. That's my honest to God opinion.
So you're thinking either way when it comes to Goddard, they're kind of screwed in that point. There's Curse and Israel that could kind of give him a problem there.
So far, I think we win in the matchup war with everything that you bringing up. I think we win in the matchup war so far.
I'm gonna throw another one your way then.
Okay.
Darius Slay and CeeDee Lamb.
Ooh.
You know they've been talking about Darius Slay, top 5 corner in the league.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give that to Darius. I'm giving that to Darius because Darius is the vet. He's seasoned. He's also played good before against Amari Cooper, and I still think Amari Cooper is a better route runner than CeeDee Lamb. I would be shocked if CeeDee Lamb make more plays than Darius Slay. And I'm just keeping it real. I want my heart want to say CeeDee Lamb, but my logic is saying Darius Slay.
I'm gonna go with you. Your heart can speak all it wants to. Well, my heart, let me listen. It's saying CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb. I think that a lot of people, of course, are counting him out. Yeah, I said it. CeeDee Lamb. A lot of people are counting him out right now. They're still a little mad about that pass, but also I think that he's been improving every game. Like, as a matter of fact, you said it yourself last time. Oh, what has he done since that drop?
True.
He only has gotten better. So I look forward to seeing CeeDee only get better in this game. And I think that he's going to shock a lot of people. Yes, I think Slay is going to pose a slight problem. He may lock him up a little bit, but I think essentially CeeDee is going to be free. I don't think that we'll be able to run the ball, to be honest with you, as much as we have in the other games. And that's when our wide receiver core is going to have to come through. And I think CeeDee is going to step up and get that job done.
Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. I ain't mad at you though, cause listen, I ain't go just shoot. I ain't go ride for Slay. I ain't go ride for him. I just gave my honest assessment. Shoot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna test you again real quick.
All right.
Alabama Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith and Anthony Brown.
I'm going with Anthony Brown on this one for the same reasons I went with Slay. The vet. I'm taking the vet over the youngster. I'm thinking what Stephen Jones like to say, he got a couple of more skins on the wall.
I'm gonna agree with you on this because
I'm
gonna agree with you. No, I have been. You could go back and watch my videos, and people have thought I was crazy for the last 2 years that I've been doing this, speaking up for Anthony Brown because he made a lot of mistakes. But I saw him back in 2016 at camp, and I thought he was great. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a good product on this team. And obviously, he's been doing something right to stay. Because last year, the year before, everybody's like, get rid of Anthony Brown. Get rid of Anthony Brown. Here he is. He still stands. And I've been seeing improvement in him. Yes, he makes little mistakes here and there, but they've been minimal this last season. So I'm going to go with Anthony Brown, too.
Yeah.
Matchup.
Yeah. And y'all put in the chat. I see y'all watching on Candy channel. I'm going to post it to my channel in the morning. I'm gonna post this video to the channel in the morning. So if y'all watching this in the morning, y'all put who y'all think will win this matchup. And all the matchups. Participate with us. I don't want this just to be Candy now, because she raising the topics, but this is something that's interesting.
Y'all have to be the tiebreaker for us.
Yeah, because this is also something that I'm seeing from these matchups and these key matchups that you're bringing up. Team wise, so far, we looking better.
Yeah, we are definitely. Speaking of looking better, Zach Martin versus Fletcher Cox. What do you think about that matchup? Who do you think is going to take the reins between Fletcher Cox and Zach Martin? Our favorite, Zach Martin.
Oh, the ones who've been winning that matchup for the last 9 times Dak played. The ones who've been able to successfully run the ball on them suckers ever since we've been playing them with Dak. The ones who've been dominating them on the ground, and Zeke been having a field day.
Ease up.
So, I mean, like, see, the more we go through this exercise, Candy, the more I don't understand how the hell Philly favored. Like, when we really look man for man, matchup on matchup, it's mostly to me Dallas. I honestly went with Slay. I did. I was honest about that. But so other ones, man, Dallas, so far, matchup for matchup, man,
Finish him.
it's all Dallas. What else you got?
Like you said,
This is fun. This is
what else I
fun.
got? Okay, well we can hop ahead to Hassan and Terrence Steele.
Ooh.
And Hassan, the Eagles just got him too.
Yeah. Well,
But Terrence Steele has, before you speak, because I don't know, you spoke on the other little Eagles player, so I'm gonna try to get you over on our side if you aren't already. Terrence Steele's been growing a little bit, and he hasn't given up any sacks this season.
So y'all put in the chat who y'all think, but y'all should already know what I think.
What do you think, boss? Let us know.
Steele.
Okay.
Hassan is finna do nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. Matchup wise, it's all us.
All right, well, we're getting a little carried away here because I have to tell you, there is one matchup that I'm concerned about.
Okay.
That's Miles Sanders and Anthony Barr and LVE, Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's fair. Listen.
What does fair mean? Tell the people. Let us
Okay,
know.
fair is we dealing with Miles Sanders versus two what we called when I was playing stiffs. Athletes on stiffs.
Right.
To me, this opens up an opportunity. And I want to hear from the chat on this. Because the matchup versus the athlete of Sanders is not a good matchup, especially in space to me, Candy. I think you're raising a hell of a point. And y'all better learn, when Candy won, she been hitting these like Nostradamus every week. Okay? So when she wins, it's a real thing. And I see this one too. I agree with you on this one. I think this opens up the door for Cox. What you think?
Wait, that's not who I said. That's
No, I know
who
you
was
said
thinking about.
Anthony Barr and LVE as the matchup concern. But I'm
So how
saying
does Cox come into play here?
Cox comes into play as somebody to me that matches up well against Sanders. Now, because now that's athlete on athlete. Now, you didn't ask about that, but
Right.
I'm bringing him up.
The options out there.
Yeah, it's another option, and it's a way that we match up to eliminate or neutralize the threat of Miles Sanders as a matchup problem. Because you right, athlete on stiff wise, yeah, Anthony Barr's a stiff. Leighton is a stiff in comparison, but Cox ain't no stiff. You know what I mean? So, not to your example, we match up bad. We match up bad to your example. We match up good if Quinn pulls out the chess piece of Cox, in my opinion. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, you know how I feel about LV. He may be a great linebacker for another team, but I don't think for the Dallas Cowboys. In the last couple of games, you know, he's done a little something, but I don't know. He missed a big sack last game, a big play. So I wasn't too happy about that. And that just goes to your point that the mobility and the athleticism that we're looking for just isn't there. And I do think that we need to bring Cox off the bench. We have to pull out everything that we can in this game. And Cox may just be the answer to Sanders.
Yeah, and that's going to be surprising, Candy, if Dan Quinn don't see what you say, what you see as a risk, what you just brought up. That's Sanders versus them. I would be surprised if we do nothing about this. I think you're right on that.
I hope we don't do nothing. I hope we do exactly what you said. All right, so you're gonna go with Cox on this one.
Yep.
I'm done with the matchups for now. Are you have anybody else you want to throw out there?
Yes, I do have a concern. Since you brought up a concern, I'm gonna be honest on my concern.
Yes, we're all about honesty here. You can't start the show with the Zen music and not be honest. We're in a
So far,
honest
I
space
will say
right here.
we win in most of these matchups and these major matchups, but my concern is Tyler versus Hargrave, because Hargrave whooped him last time, game 1, whooped him up and down. Just keeping it real. Hargraves is the one that caused that sack in the end zone that went to Fletcher, and it was just power. He just hit him with a power. He just hit him with a bull rush, you know. And Tyler has some problems. And I wish the OC was on this show, because then I would try to ask him, as an offensive lineman, does he think Tyler made the next step to be able to limit that power that he saw the last time we played the Dirty Birds, you know? So that would be my concern. That would be, honestly, Candy, my only concern too, with those linebackers. Those two.
We need a lead.
I'm not concerned about no other matchup. I'm talking about on the whole team.
That's saying a lot. So
Yeah.
I think we need to leave a big fat question mark right there. And
Yeah.
the verdict is gonna have to be out on that on Sunday. And on the Cox situation. Let's see if something gets done about that. But we're leaving out one major matchup.
What's that?
But you didn't remind me either.
What's that?
Quarterback versus quarterback.
You playing?
You want? Yes, Jalen Hurts. I mean, you know, it's obvious to us, but well, it may not be. It may not be. I'm not gonna say
Facts.
it's obvious. It may not be obvious to certain people, but Jalen Hurts and Cooper Rush, our backup quarterback right now, and Hurts has been getting a lot of praise, but I'm just gonna say it and root to the brush.
Say it.
Okay.
Say
Root to the
it.
brush, but
What's on your mind? I want to hear this.
once put under pressure, Jalen Hurts tends to reverse back to that Alabama one read and run quarterback. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's true. He looks out for that.
What receiver?
There's one receiver. You're not open. I'm about to run it. And then I initially I think that's where he gets a lot of his praise from, because you see these highlights on ESPN and everywhere, and it looks great because this quarterback is running this ball, doing a reverse, and going in the end zone. But really, that's kind of like a defense mechanism.
Say, it's so funny you say that, because I swear me and Jay Tuck had that same conversation yesterday.
Really?
I swear to God. We had the same conversation. And listen, nobody disrespecting Hurts. I'm not, and I know you not. I'm not disrespecting Hurts. Like, we know he's a good quarterback. I ain't got to hate on Hurts because I love Dallas. But I think your analysis is perfect. Is that when he's under pressure, he's a different quarterback, and he don't create no opportunities for his weapons while he's under pressure. And see, this is the thing. I'm just keeping it real. Oh, I'm looking on your channel, and Miss Lockhart said, "Boss, this Tyler first year." Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that's why I want to see how he does, because the last time he played Philly last year, game 1, he got steamrolled. But Miss Lockhart, he would be my only concern, just keeping it real, and linebacker, and that's obviously what Candy brought up. But going back to the quarterbacks, this is the deal, man. How, Candy, can you please explain this to me? How in the hell is one guy with 4 passing TDs called a backup, and the other guy with 4 passing TDs is called an MVP? So when I look at it all honestly and measure all the Kool-Aid, like for real,
Measure it. Go ahead.
I'm
gonna let you speak first.
We finna beat these boys. Even
Right.
with
But like
Cooper
you
Rush,
said,
we finna beat these boys. Just like we
right.
predicted last week. Me and you did not shy away from no Rams. We got the formula. We got the defense. We're going to run the ball. We can run the ball on this team. We are very successful historically running the ball on this team. They have not upgraded enough to take away the blowouts that we've been giving them these last couple of years. So I'm gonna say this: I respect your 5-0, Philly. I'm not gonna disrespect your 5-0 because it takes something to be 5-0. But until you play Dallas, man, I don't respect you, dog.
Wow. Well, you heard it there from Boss. I don't know. I as long as we're able to run the ball.
Yeah.
Because Gannon, I think, is really going to try to stop our run game. But as I said earlier, that's when our receivers are going to have to step up. And I think they will. I think that the guys are going to continue to do what they're doing. And like I said last week, at a better level. And, I've been pretty spot on these last couple of weeks with my predictions.
Yep.
I said that we were going to beat the Rams.
Yep.
And we did what?
We beat them.
We trampled the Rams.
You said that Allen and Payne was gonna be the number one problems. They was.
Aaron Donald.
Yep.
Problem.
Major problem.
I'm feeling a sense of win coming over. a sense of victory. A strong sense of victory. I'm feeling how I felt last week when I said I was really confident. And I'm still really confident. 5-0, that's great. That's wonderful. Well, y'all are going to be 5-1 after Sunday. That's just what it is. And I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to take this one. I'm going to go ahead and put my prediction in. Cowboys take this one.
I'm also rock with you on that prediction as well. We want to see y'all predictions. Y'all put y'all predictions in the chat. What y'all think will happen? Because see, listen, I'm gonna give you my prediction, Candy, and everybody else. This is my prediction. I'm gonna tell y'all mine. Philly's not gonna get 17 points. They not go. I'll be shocked.
5-0 team.
They not gonna even get 17 points
with the standout quarterback.
With the MVP.
Wow.
They not gonna even get 17 points. I'd be shocked if they get over 14 points.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. Tell me what you think it is.
Reading the chat. We had a comment in chat. Go ahead.
What somebody say?
Miss Lockhart said, "Boss, what happens if Cooper gets knocked out of the game and Dak is the third string backup? What do we do?"
Oh, they will grill, and then we'll have to run the ball.
Oof, we're gonna rebuke that.
But that's a good question, Miss Lockhart,
right.
because
it is.
My number one concern, everybody, y'all should already know what my concern is before I even say it. If you've been watching my channel, you know what my concern is. It's Kellen Moore. It's Kellen Moore, because see, Kellen Moore concerns me because me and Coach Marv was talking. And last week there was 0 catches to tight ends or running backs. And I know we didn't throw the ball that much, but in what world do you have a backup quarterback and his main targets are not running backs and tight ends? So that would be my concern if something happened to Cooper Rush, Miss Lockhart. Is do we have an OC that know how to feed his true best players, which is Pollard and Zeke? Or will he try to be a hero with a third string quarterback? Will he try to be a hero with Cooper Rush? The best thing to do is what he always been doing, is what been having us in his winning formula. Keep giving the ball to Zeke and Pollard. If you really want to make me happy, be creative on how you give them the ball.
Yes, please.
I'm a go ahead and copy off Mike McCarthy. I don't care if you throw it to him, pitch it to him, or hand it to him. Candy, that's what he said. I swear to God, that's what Mike McCarthy said. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Just give him 30 touches. I don't care.
But you know what? That's valid because, again, last year at the beginning of the season, Kellen Moore was just like that little rabbit that pulls the tricks out of the hat. And us Cowboys fans, we're like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen anything like this before. Do it again, do it again, do it again.
Facts.
So I absolutely agree. Whatever you can do to get that ball to Pollard or Zeke, and even I loved when they coexist on the team. I know a lot of people put Pollard in or put Zeke in, put both of them in and confuse the defense. And do what we did last year. Do a couple of tricks, like he said. Pitch it to him, whatever you got to do.
Pitch it to him.
I think that's going to. I think actually in this game, that is something we need to get back to because I'm telling you that coach is, of course, going to be trying to stop our run game. But I think if we get back to that, and if they've been practicing that and executing it, then we should have that in this game. A couple of trick plays.
So my prediction to is that we're gonna win, and I love what's in your chat. I'm looking at your chat right now. G Ball has a prediction of 27-13. Miss Lockhart has a prediction of 24-13. I'm leaning more to Miss Lockhart's prediction, 24-13. I think that's exactly what I see for us. 24-13 or 21-13. I can even see 17-13.
I could see more 17-13.
Yeah, I'm more 17-13. Yeah.
But I think the Eagles might score first.
You think? I can see that.
I think they're gonna be gunning. They're gonna be gunning for the end zone as soon as of course, that's what you're doing.
I can see them scoring first.
I just see them trying to hurry up and catch us off guard. And
and I see what you're saying on that catch us off guard because they do a lot of misdirection stuff.
Yeah.
So they go and they go really try to throw the kitchen sink at us. They go really try to. But man, I don't even care about Philly. I feel like too many people giving Philly way too much energy. I'm just keeping it real. Like the only thing I see for Philly, I see Philly as a good opponent to test Dallas. I don't see them better. And then I think the exercise that we just went through shows that if you and I'm glad you did what you did when you brought up these people matchup by matchup, name by name. It's Dallas. Dallas clearly got the better team. We didn't even talk about Micah Parsons in the matchups. We didn't even bring up the fact that most of their line is injured. We didn't even bring that up.
Please don't bring that up. Please don't bring that up because people love to use that against us when we beat the Rams. Oh, most of their line was out, so y'all didn't really beat the Rams. Yes, we did. We didn't win.
Yeah, and I got it right here. Yeah. So like, see, this is my thing. Why do people say trenches is the key to wins, but then act like they don't see that we have the trench advantage? Does that make sense? All these people questionable. All these people on these injury reports. All of these people are the main reason why they supposed to be successful running the ball. But they got the advantage, man. Get out of here, man. Kiss me all over.
That's the point. But again,
that was a little bit too strong. That was a little bit too strong. I got a little bit angry.
Now I have to put a disclaimer out there. Hold on. As a part of the Boss Candy Show, we do not condone any violence. Thank you.
I know. But shit, a little bit.
Those are strong water guns.
Yeah, those are strong water guns. But then the quarterback, Jalen Hurts playing at an MVP level, man. If you don't get your mother.
Wait.
If you don't sit down with this,
we'll see.
We'll see, man. And I think that's the perfect balance. We'll see. I think this is a we'll see moment. But if you trying to tell me,
they'll see, because we know what we're gonna see.
Thank you.
But they don't know what they're gonna see, so they'll see.
They'll see. Can you say that one more time, Candy? I love that.
They'll see.
They'll see. Ooh wee. All right. So, what's your final words before we close out of here, man?
My final words are that the Dallas Cowboys are going to go to Philly land around, all of those fans, all of those naysayers and haters, and do exactly what they did to the Rams. They're going to execute on offense, execute on defense. Yes, I'm going to put that out there. Offense is going to shock us and have a heck of a game. Lamb, Gallup. We're going to lean on our run game. Hopefully we can get that through still. Pollard and Zeke. But, yeah, I'm going to say Cowboys all the way. There's no question. I don't care. MVP this, MVP that. We'll see about that on Sunday.
And thank y'all for tuning in live to the Boss Candy show. It didn't stream to my channel for whatever reason. I had a technical difficulty. I will repost this whole video in the morning for those who missed it. And y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all go continue to see the Boss Candy shows on Thursday as we turn the page on a previous opponent and we move to ways to beat and how we match up against the people that we getting ready to face. And we're going to continue to get this fire content, man. So y'all stay up, man. It's Boss Candy. Peace out.
Bye.
I feel good, Candy, man. I ain't worried about no Eagles.
Boss Cowboy Sports.
I really
Fly
don't.
Eagles fly, but not on Sunday.
Nah.
They won't be flying.
Yeah, like just like we were saying versus the Rams, this another opponent. I ain't tripping.
Yeah. They're just hyped up. It makes for good attention. It makes for good media marketing. But we all know who's gonna take the distance.
Facts. Yeah. This is all about money. This is a Cinderella story. But man, we finna slap them. They gonna be on our tip by Monday. I'm gonna be like, get off the tip.
We said, no, y'all didn't. No, you didn't.
Sports.
Yep. No, you didn't. Get off the tip.
We need to start drawing up those bandwagon fan clips, as a matter of fact.
Facts.